What's up, Panther fans? How's it going? Hope you guys had a great week this week. Getting out my preview vid for Week Two's game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, this is our home opener for the season. Coming off this loss against New York last week, trying to rebound, and just wanted to give a good preview and see what I think that we should do. What should be a good game plan for this week. Um, Basically, it looks like Matt Moore is going to start. Just to put that out there, he practiced on a limited basis yesterday, and today I expect him to practice. Although I haven't heard yes or no yet, but basically, if he's practicing already on Wednesday, then he's going to play on Saturday, and I think he should. He should. He should get a second chance against this Bucs team that's kind of not exactly a prolific defense. So I think we should give him another chance to redeem himself, and hopefully he comes through. Because if he doesn't come through this week, that the fan reaction is really going to pick up, and it's going to turn into something ugly. I have a feeling. So hopefully he's able to rebound and play a lot better this week, because we need him to just take care of the ball. So from that, I'm going to say what we need to do is obviously just keep the ball on the ground. I think D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart should be able to run the ball well this week. I think they should stick to the run and, just try passes when they need to, or just mix it in just, occasionally. Because, we got these two backs, and they didn't use them enough last week. It's crazy. It's like they get down by a touchdown and still have, a half or a quarter left to play, and they just go away from the running game altogether. And then we turn the ball over a lot, and then just mistakes happen. So I changed up jerseys this week, going with the D'Angelo Williams stitch jersey. This is one I wore a lot about 2 seasons ago. But usually week to week, if we lose a game or something, I usually change jerseys. So, and then if we win a game, I keep with the jersey. But just regular football fan superstition stuff. But anyway, just looking forward to this game as a chance for redemption, and it's a pivotal game. If we go down 0-2, that's a big hole. That's going to be huge to go down 0-2. Can't do it. Can't do it. Especially Coach Fox being his last year, things could spiral out of control very quickly, and before you know it, we could end up with 4 wins on the year or something like that. So I think this is an important game this week to get the morale of the team back up, to get the fan base back energized. I still think that we have a lot of very young, awesome talent, and we have a chance to do something special this year. Just because we lost the first game doesn't mean that we're out of the running for the playoffs or out of the running for anything, for that matter. The division is still very winnable. You got guys like the Saints that. They're 1-0. That they got a good chance to repeat as division champs. I'm not saying they don't or anything, or that we're going to beat them, but I don't think they're by any means invincible at that number 1 spot. It's a 16-game season, and half the teams are 1-0 and half the teams are 0-1 right now. So there's only 1 game separation between the whole league. So I think that people jump to too rash decisions and just throw their hands up and, oh man, it's over, the season's over after 1 game. But I don't usually say anything like that until past the halfway point, if at all. But if we come out and play our game this Sunday, I think we'll be okay. And they've got to get their game plan down, because the play calling and the decision making has just been suspect so far, and they've got to get that on track. That's number 1. And I hope the defense comes out and plays better. Josh Freeman, I really respect Josh Freeman as a quarterback. He's a young guy, and he's played well so far. Preseason and last week he played well. He's had an injured thumb problem, but apparently didn't phase him too much last week, because he made some really nice throws. And our secondary is going to have to step it up. They've got to know what their assignments are this week, because if they don't, then we're going to be in trouble. Because Richard Marshall, Chris Gamble, Charles Godfrey, all those guys were just missing assignments all over the place last Sunday, and we cannot have that. That's a must. I think the defensive line should be able to get better pressure this week, and the linebacker core, they played well last week anyway, so hopefully they'll just continue their ways of playing well and shutting down the running game, and we'll just hope that the secondary can pick off some passes and make some plays. So just the philosophy: keep it on the ground on offense. Stop the run on defense. That's it. That's what it should be. And I don't know why they continuously get away from this game plan, because that's what it should be. I don't know. But for special teams, many of you probably know Reese Lloyd was re-signed this week. We had him last season and the season before that, but he had signed with the Vikings in the offseason after we didn't tender him a contract. But since Todd Carter had back spasms last week, he's been waived, so much for him. But Reese Lloyd's in here, and let's hope he can, be back to the way he was back in 2008 when he was leading the league in touchbacks, because he hadn't shown a whole lot this preseason from what I read. He only had 2 touchbacks in the preseason, and that came in the final game. So let's hope he comes to play. We need that field position. It's important. I mean, we carry another roster spot for an additional kicker, which is very valuable, and so he's got to do his job. I'm really hoping that they get Armani Edwards activated this week. I think he can really change up the offense and throw the Mountaineer package at him. So hopefully he's able to get up in there, and I don't know who for. I don't know who they would deactivate in his place, but I have heard that Brandon LaFell had some hamstring problems earlier this week. So, I mean, I haven't heard an update status today yet. This is Thursday. I haven't heard his status today if he practiced, but he didn't practice Wednesday. So, if he can't go, then you've got to activate another receiver. So I guess that might as well be Armani if you're going to. But also, Tyler Brayton didn't practice Wednesday, so let's hope he gets back in there. We need him. And I saw it was an ankle injury, so I'm assuming it's the same ankle that he hurt in the preseason. It's just probably sore. I would think he would be out there Sunday, most likely. But just the whole team just needs to step it up. This week is so pivotal. I can't stress it enough. It really would be bad to go down 0-2 after all the preseason hype around this team for all the young talent. I mean, I think regardless, they're going to be excited to watch this season. Because, I mean, you saw last week, even though we lost, they played fast. And that's a fun team. So, I think that we're going to have fun this season still. And really looking forward to Sunday. So, just can't wait for the game and, get some redemption. I got to throw out there, too, many of you in that are Panther YouTube vid makers and watchers know Big Nick, Big Nick 2700. He he stopped making vids last season, and he started up a new thing on Sundays after the game on Ustream, doing a streaming video around 5 o'clock on Sundays after the game. So that's really, really cool. You can get the link from his latest video. Just go to his channel. That's Big Nick 2700. And there's a video that has a link to his Ustream account. I really plan on watching that Sunday after the game. Look forward to that, and I guess that's all I got for you right now. I've got to get out of here, and I've got some work to do. But in the meantime, just, pull for those Panthers. Stay behind Matt Moore. I know a lot of y'all want Clausen, but let's give him at least one more week before y'all start jumping off the bandwagon. So we'll see what he does this week, and hopefully he comes back and shows us what he's, the Matt Moore of 2009. So not the one we've seen so far this year. But in any effect, I'll be watching the game Sunday. Go Panthers.